What up, my peeps? It's your Knucker, Big Rucker, back at you again with another action figure review, courtesy of Marvel Legends, continuing what has turned out to be Troop Builder Week. And our latest, right here, Hasbro Pulse exclusive, 2-pack S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents. Yes, indeed. You know the rules. You can see what I got going on here. I've got my instant S.H.I.E.L.D. agency right there. Got 6 packs of the 2-pack, so you know I'm ready, willing, and I'm definitely able to get this going on. So as with our previous troop reviews that we saw of the Skrulls and the Black Hand Ninja, we've got the same style box packaging, only large enough to accommodate 2 figures and their accessories. Marvel Legends series there. It's still continuing with that white background with the reddish black, blackish red, whatever you want to call it, illustration. You got the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo right there, dead center. It says S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent 2-pack. It's plastic-free packaging, and yeah, that's how it goes down. This also has the extended artwork to the sides there, and as is customary with what we've already been seeing, you can I can just do it right there. Let me put this here and take these two, turn it inbound. Same with this side. Or did I do that wrong? I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did do that wrong. There you go. You would think that after 2 attempts at practicing with the Ninja and the Skrulls, I'd get it right first time. But hey, what can I say? So there you got the all the artwork as it's shown there again. So we can go ahead and put these back the way we got them and continue on. Oh, I didn't mention that there's you have the S.H.I.E.L.D. Symbol back there, and of course the legalese. Just have the Marvel logo at the top, more legalese at the bottom, and we can get this John open. Shout out to Just J Hernandez. I already took the liberty of cutting the tape, and I'll give you a peek of the inside of this because this is different. You've got a divider in there, so there's the slide out is like that. Put the box to the side, and we're going to get these figures out of the packaging and their accessories as well. Going over the accessories, we come with 3 head sculpts for this 2-pack. Additional head sculpts, not including what comes on the figure, which we'll see momentarily. But these maskless face sculpts are, we've got one Asian, one Caucasian, and one of the African American persuasion. The S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent 2-pack comes with an additional pair of fists, also an additional pair of gripping hands, C-grippers, one pleaser hand. Actually, keeping it real, it's like if you're directing your squad to go forward there, and a pointer for the same reason. Funny about the pointer, I'm looking at it, they've got it painted white like it's a glove, but I can clearly see a fingernail there. I tell you, Hasbro, the S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent 2-pack comes with a bevy of weapons. I had to go on and use the rotating platter to display them all. So it goes down like this. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. First up, we have a pair of pistols, one for each of them, molded in a charcoal gray. Has no pin apps at all. It's just molded in that plastic. And like I said, it's one for each of our agents. Next up, we have what appears to be a shotgun of some kind. This would be the pump action, the handle pump action right there. And on the other side, yep, that's what this is a shotgun. The shells are right here. So that's what this would be. Once again, molded in that charcoal gray to black kind of color with no other paint apps at all. Next, we have this futuristic looking weapon, rifle style weapon, and molded the same plastic. Difference is this actually has some paint. You see that red area right there? I believe, like I said, this is a futuristic energy kind of weapon, so I'm assuming that the red area here would serve as the power supply. Bringing up the rear, we've got a pair of these rifles too. I believe we've seen these before. I can't recollect where, but it's not important. We've got a pair of these, like we have a pair of the hand weapons for each of our agents. So here we have both of our S.H.I.E.L.D. agents on our rotating platter, giving you a 360-degree look at what we got going on here. And if any of you are familiar and go back a ways, you'll know that we've seen S.H.I.E.L.D. agents before. The same story, Bucky cap mold. We're still seeing the Bucky cap. We're in 2022. We haven't gotten rid of the Bucky cap yet. But I'm not complaining because, I mean, what better place to use the Bucky cap than in a troop builder on the cheap? So, you know, it definitely is what it is. I'll take it. Anyway, it's the same thing. We had S.H.I.E.L.D. agents before with these helmets, as I stated before. This will be the helmets that we're talking about because this is how they come out of their packaging with these visored helmets. And as you can see, one has a gray visor and the other one has a red one. That's pretty cool. They have S.H.I.E.L.D. logos on their shoulders. They have the thing that I think most of us collectors can't stand. They have holstered weapons that are unremovable. And yeah, you see the paint apps there, the white harnesses and belts. There's some paint on the buckles, and we've got holsters for their hand weapons. There are also paint on the buckles on the inside of the legs, so that's pretty cool. They come out of the box with trigger fingers, and you already saw the additional sets of hands that they come with, so you can set them up in a myriad of different ways, especially if you have a few of them. And yeah, so anyway, let's take a closer look at both of them. So here we have both of our S.H.I.E.L.D. agents up close and personal. I'm going to have them up close and personal as a pair, just so you can see the differences in the helmets there. No real biggie there. Other than that, they're identical with the exception of different shades of paint for the visors. And I think it's pretty cool because you can actually use the differences in the coloration of the visors as rank or position designations, or, you know, use your imagination, sky's the limit. But that's just to show you that. Now I'm just going to remove one and we'll take a closer look at that one. So we have our singular S.H.I.E.L.D. agent up close and personal, the one with the red visor, and getting a look at that visor, you can see once again, like I said, it's red. It has the it's got a mask on for it's not a self-contained breathing apparatus, but it is a mask to filter out deadly gases, what have you. And going around, you see it's molded in a blue plastic, and decent paint apps for the red. Looking at the shoulder, is there that that insignia that I was speaking of before. You have that on both sides. You have the harness, the shoulder harness that has that weapon that can't be removed that I told you about. There is a pocket there, has no paint apps. You can see that right there, and but it's there. Going down, you've got the strap that comes across the torso, and there is you see some paint there. We'll zoom in so we can check that out. So you can see that it has some silver paint apps on there. We'll go down because right next to that, right below that I should say, is the buckles, the straps on the belts. You can see it's got that it's got nice silver paint there. The rest is just molded in white. You can see the details there. It'd be nice if there was something to differentiate them. He's got more patches on that side, straps, what have you. And yeah, we're going to I'm going to keep it right here on the zoom in and go down because we've got more. You've got this leg harness, and you see that there's silver paint for the buckles there. I really appreciate that Hasbro did this on these budget figures just to give them a name. You got more pouch work there. There's the holster. Going further down, all we've got there are the boots that are I believe they're painted. I believe they're molded in blue but painted white. Looking at how dark they are. And then you have the boots themselves. Turning it around, same deal. Going down, more of the patches there on the back. And there you have the strap. And it is what it is. It's the same thing with the silver visored S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. So the same thing will count for articulation, which is as follows: on a ball hinge, and you can look up that far, down that far. No attitude to speak of, but you do get your 360 rotation. As far as the arms, you can get 90 degrees with the shoulders like that. It will rotate 360. You've got the bicep, also do a 360. Double jointed elbows, pinned of course, Bucky cap. You've got rotation at the wrists, and you have the vertical hinge with these trigger finger hands. The same goes for the right hand. You've got the vertical. As far as your torso articulation, you've got an ab crunch. You can go that far forward. It's not impeded by all that strap work there. You can go back that far. Pretty cool. There is a waist swivel in there, but it's being somewhat impeded by this belt there. As far as your hips, you can get that much out of the hips. You can go forward that far, back that much. You've got thigh rotation, double jointed knees. You've got a boot cut. You can point your toe forward that far, up that far. You do have ankle pivot, and of course, holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. The hand weapon fits snugly in that holster on the right leg. Here's one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents actually brandishing that weapon, and I also attached a fisted hand on his left arm. Here's the other S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, our red visored S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, blazing us with the shoddy. Here's our Asian agent rocking the futuristic weapon. There is a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent that goes by the name of Jimmy Woo, so I don't know if that's who we're supposed to figure this one out to be, or it's just generic and Hasbro was just trying to give us some diversity, but I figured I'd throw that little tidbit in there. Here we have the agent with the Caucasian head sculpt on and the pointer finger telling them where the objective is. Here's another agent, this time the African American, or could be Gabriel Jones if you want to call him that. There is a character that was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent called Gabe, and yeah, that could be him too. But once again, they're basically just generic heads of different ethnicities. So it's great that we have the diversity. So he's there with the dual finger, the teaser pleaser hand, and also brandishing the other paired rifle. And just so you know, the pointer finger and the teaser pleaser hand, they both have vertical hinges as well. And the rockin' don't stop. So as you can see, got a blonde haired cat here, and we know that a blonde haired guy did not come with this pack. So sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? This is the Johnny Storm head sculpt from the Depowered Human Torch Hasbro Pulse exclusive. More exclusives, I'm telling you, it's just on and cracking. But yeah, you see that you could diversify your whole squad. I am actually loving this. You could have just as many possibilities with these S.H.I.E.L.D. agents as you could with the Skrulls. So here we have, for comparison purposes, our new S.H.I.E.L.D. agent from the Hasbro Pulse exclusive 2-pack on our left, and on the right is the figure that I spoke of earlier. This is the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent that came with the Captain America, I believe it was the Mandroid Build-A-Figure wave, way back in the day when Hasbro, the Marvel Legends line, actually changed their packaging to what's familiar to us today. And they had also changed their branding. I believe they became known as Infinite Series at that point. But anyway, this is really Nick Fury, but this is with the one of the alternate heads. It came with a couple of heads besides Nick Fury's, so you could army build them and make S.H.I.E.L.D. agents that way. So you can see the differences. The paint apps, the older version's a little darker, the blue. You see that it's got an amber colored visor. The goggles, or whatever those are supposed to be above his eyes, are actually painted silver. Everything's there silver. The filters for the mask are also painted silver. The non-removable hand weapon that's in the holster is black as opposed to silver on our newer version. And of course the harnesses are all a dirty grayish white color. The gloves are rolled down sleeve gloves, and that's really about it. Other than that, there are no other differences other than that. We have here is the man himself, Nick Fury. Same body, different head. The head that actually came in package, Nick Fury. Now, for you younger cats that are saying, Nick Fury, who the hell is this guy? That ain't Nick Fury. Well, yes, it is. This is the original Nick Fury. Been around for years, and I mean decades. Fought in World War II. He is he's been fortified with something called the Infinity Formula, which enabled him to live all the way to the present time. He's no longer with S.H.I.E.L.D. Now you're probably saying, well, then who the hell is the Nick Fury that we know? That black guy. If you're young enough and you don't know, that black guy, the Nick Fury that you know, is this Nick Fury's son. That's Nick Fury Jr., the cat that you know. Yep, that throws you for a loop right there. Yep, that's this guy's son. So the Nick Fury you know is really Nick Fury Jr. And now for a real blast from the past. What you're looking at is the old original S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. And this was, if you recall, if you were with me for my review of the Black Hand Ninja, then you will recall that I had stated that its original counterparts were found in a 2-pack that was a S.H.I.E.L.D agent and a hand ninja. And this is what you got right here. This is what they looked like back then. Toy Biz. I had stated it was Hasbro. It was actually Toy Biz. Faux pas on my part. And what you have here is it's got the straps. You see it's got more of the faces exposed than just a set of visors and a helmet. Being as Toy Biz, they had articulated fingers and toe articulation. You could see that the old school S.H.I.E.L.D agent has a knife sheath on the left calf, side of the calf there. And yeah, so we have come a long way. You may remember I mentioned in the Hand Ninja review about the old school 2-packs that had a S.H.I.E.L.D agent and a ninja, that there were two different kind. You had Dum Dum Dugan with a ninja, and I believe he had the white ninja, and Nick Fury was paired with the red ninja. That last figure you saw was the one from the red ninja that was shared with Nick Fury. And this Dum Dum Dugan, that's who he is. For those of you that don't know, Dum Dum Dugan is one of the classic agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He exists now as an LMD, believe it or not, life model decoy, which is artificial life forms that S.H.I.E.L.D. has used since practically the beginning. So, yep, this is how Dum Dum Dugan looks. His symbolic derby that he wears on his head. Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering, the gun in the chest holster on Dum Dum, yep, it is removable. Getting a measurement of our S.H.I.E.L.D agent, Bucky Cap body, so we should already kind of sort of know. And yep, standing at about 6 1/4 inches. That translates to about 15.5 centimeters. So here we have the group shot as we wrap up Troop Builder Week. We started off with the Skrull Infiltrators, then we moved on to the Hand Ninja Black Edition, and now we're rounding it off and closing it down and bringing us home with the S.H.I.E.L.D Agent 2-pack, all Hasbro Pulse exclusives. What we got here, as you can see, we've got every iteration of what you get in these 2-packs. You get the as they come off the box with visors, one silver gray, the other red, and you get 3 head sculpts, an Asian, a Caucasian, and one of the African American persuasion. You get a bevy of weapons, all kinds of hands to use, and so you could just mix and match and just do your thing. This is great. More troop builders. We've got something for Hydra and AIM to go up against now, and yeah, all is right with the world. So make sure that you, if you haven't gotten yours already, you'll have to wait for them to come back in stock. They're out of stock, but I'm sure Hasbro will get them back in. Jump on them. They cost $16, and you get these are 2-packs. They cost $30. So make sure, $32 if I'm not mistaken. Make sure that you get yours. And you see I've got the Mandroid out there. This is the S.H.I.E.L.D Strike Force we got going on. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you for rocking with me. Please like, share, tell a friend, come back, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified the next time I upload a video. Until the next time, my peeps, remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.